What if tomorrow a nuclear war changed the face of humanity forever? Imagine a world where not the bomb, but starvation becomes the deadliest weapon. Could you survive? And where would you go to stay safe? What happens next will shock you. A recent study reveals nuclear war wouldn't just obliterate cities. It would devastate the planet's food supply, leaving 6.7 billion people to starve. Yes, you heard that right. The aftermath of radioactive fallout would disrupt agriculture, trade, and even the atmosphere. But here's the twist. Some countries are primed to survive. Why? Let's dive in. In this apocalyptic scenario, nations like Argentina, Brazil, and Iceland emerge as unexpected heroes. Robust agriculture and geographical isolation. Argentina's grain reserves and Iceland's self-sustained fishing industry could make them the last bastions of survival. Could these nations become humanity's ark? Meanwhile, densely populated regions, including the United States, Europe, and Russia, face unparalleled famine. The numbers are staggering. 98% of the US population could perish within 2 years. But let's not forget the immediate threat, the blast. Experts suggest your best chance during an explosion is finding shelter in the sturdiest part of a building. But here's the kicker. Do you even have time to react when the blast wave travels at the speed of sound? And then there's the elephant in the room, geopolitics. Russia's revised nuclear doctrine has lowered the bar for retaliation, sparking fears of escalation over Ukraine. Former President Dmitry Medvedev's chilling words echo across Europe. Damage that's impossible to stop in just minutes. The game has changed. Even conventional attacks could provoke nuclear retaliation. Is the world prepared for this? Yet not all hope is lost. Potential safe havens in a nuclear crisis. While much of the world faces grave risks in the event of nuclear war, several countries are expected to be less impacted by both the nuclear fallout and resulting famine. Some of these nations have been identified as potential refugees. Antarctica, a remote and undeveloped landmass, Antarctica offers little strategic significance, making it one of the safest places during a nuclear conflict. Its vast, undeveloped land could accommodate thousands seeking refuge. Iceland, known for its peace and neutral stance, is far from any conflict zones, though some fallout from mainland nuclear strikes may reach the island. New Zealand, with its neutral foreign policy and mountainous terrain, New Zealand offers natural protection from military threats. Its low-risk profile makes it a likely safe haven in times of global conflict. Switzerland, known for its long-standing neutrality and extensive nuclear fallout shelters, Switzerland's terrain and non-alignment make it a safe option in the event of a nuclear war. Greenland, Indonesia, and Tuvalu. These countries are geographically remote and politically neutral, which makes them less likely targets during a global conflict. Tuvalu in particular has limited infrastructure, making it an unlikely target for military action. South American nations, Argentina, Chile, and Uruguay. These countries are more likely to survive the famine following a nuclear war due to their abundant crops and relatively stable infrastructure. In the end, nuclear war is not just about the bombs, it's about survival against the odds. The question is no longer if you can survive the blast, but whether you can endure the famine that follows. Could you rebuild humanity in the face of global devastation? Where would you go? What would you do? Share your thoughts and let's discuss how we, as a global community, can prevent this future from becoming a reality. Thanks for watching.